down more toward the front door, And I have another picture of me and Karen standing by the front door, and you can see the very corner of the cigarette machine, and there's a corner of a frame there, but you can't see what's on the picture. So I thought I had a good picture of it. The thing Barry was asking about last week.
Yeah, the picture said, "Whatever happened to Ian Bennett's?"
Yeah. I think I remember that. Roger said he remembered it, But anyway, who's the guy in the hat? Do y'all remember him? I remember him, but I can't remember who his name was. He didn't work at the club.
I don't know.
He was one of those people that came in a lot, hung out around there a lot. I can't remember what his name was, though. But the guy in the white shirt is either a friend of Joel's or one of the big vendors for the mustache chain. And Fred asked me if I could put him up since I just live right down the street. And I did, big deal. But that's the picture I thought was whatever happened to the end.
Right.
And it's not. So, sorry.
But that's a picture we've never seen. I'm glad we saw it.
Yeah.
You'll see it some more.
You'll see it some more. Incidentally, Tom, about 4:30, I'm going to take off. I've got to pick up my grandson and run to Slidell to work. So if I just disappear, that's where I'm going.
Okay. Well, we enjoy you being here.
Yeah,
There's two of
It's
them.
good to see you, Rick.
Thought I'd get here early and make everybody's day.
We enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Try not to miss him. Bill's in Navarre Beach, didn't he? I think something like that. Florida.
Yeah, Navarre.
Yeah.
Okay. Get rid of that.
Everybody doing good?
Yeah, but I can't get the computer to
good.
work.
could be better, have been worse.
Me too.
All right, well, I found this image. Well,
I'd love to find that picture of that. Well,
That's Denver.
that's Gentry.
I don't think that's Denver. That's Mardi Gras.
Oh, it could be, but it's all Denver guys.
It is all Denver.
Dennis Condrey, Mike Gentry, Bill Clark, and Gene LeBeau.
That's Mardi Gras 74.
Yeah. Okay. It's all Denver guys.
Yeah.
LeBeau's in
Gene
in
LeBeau.
Evergreen this weekend for Evergreen Jazz Festival from Dallas, and playing with the Mustache, Denver version of the Mustache Band up there this weekend, starting tomorrow.
and that's Gene LeBeau?
It's what?
Is that Gene LeBeau?
Yes.
Gene LeBeau on the right, Bill Clark on tuba, Mike Gentry banjo, and Dennis Condrey banjo.
Gene Roof.
Gene Roof was his original name. He changed his name years ago to Gene LeBeau.
Yeah, on that Friday of 74 Mardi Gras, the first band was this one, it's all Denver. Then the
Oh.
middle band was all New York, and the last band was all New Orleans.
74.
Yeah.
Shame the clubs are all gone. There's no place quite like the Mustache, fun and fellowship and all that kind of stuff. It's just all gone.
Well, we still have this. Is that the same band?
That's the same year.
Yeah, that's trombone on the left is Ron Jancic, who moved years ago to Houston and works for Cisco Systems down there.
There's Maynard.
Ron
Gentry.
Jansen, LeBeau, Maynard,
Who's on the far left?
Yoakum.
Oh,
Yoakum's the trombone player to our left.
yeah.
And we got Billy there with two hats on.
Hey, Jim.
How you doing?
Hello, Kim.
Yeah.
And that's Bruce O'Neill all the way to our left playing the band.
Oh, okay.
And Bruce has been trying to get on these, but he never makes it. Okay, let's see this. Hey, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
How you doing? We're here.
We're here.
Yeah.
That's good. Good
Are you
sign.
sure?
We're still here.
Just curious, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Danny, Mike, Arian.
That's a good looking crowd.
That's one of those American Queen pictures.
Yeah. Everybody's a little bit older.
We were lucky to do those cruises, what, 10 years ago or whatever.
Yeah,
I think it was the last real mustache type audiences that would understand what we're doing because they were all old people taking cruises. You know, the median
Yeah.
was probably 82, 85 years old. So they understood what we were doing.
Yeah.
These days, people don't understand. They don't know the songs.
No,
That's too bad.
too bad.
Hmm.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to explain to somebody the other day in a brief sentence what your father's mustache was.
Yeah.
And I said, well, it's 1970s karaoke with live music and no words put on the screen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was.
guess that's as close as I can come to it.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good explanation. Yeah.
1970s karaoke with live music and no words on the screen.
yeah.
Sing along if you can. Yeah.
Well, here's
Tom, put that first picture back up. I want to see if Jim knows who that guy is. I think he does.
Mhm.
You know, the one.
Let me get rid of this one real quick.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, put that last picture back up.
What was that?
I'll get to that in a second.
Okay,
Hold on. This is what Rick wanted.
I just want to see if I can't remember the guy's name, and I think Jim knows who he is.
Oh, that was yeah, what the hell's his name?
What was his name? Was it Russ Brody?
Russ Brody, right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a young Russ Brody, my goodness.
Yeah, that would have been in
He was at
'71.
the Connecticut reunion, wasn't he, Jim?
Yeah, probably. He was a real friend of their mustache, let me tell you.
Yeah,
He was a good guy.
yeah. He stayed with me down in New Orleans for a couple of Mardi Gras. Fred Hendricks asked me to put him up, and I did. We got to know each other pretty well. Nice guy.
Yeah, he was at the Connecticut reunion a couple of years
Okay.
ago.
Shoot, I wish I could have.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So Russ Brody. I couldn't remember his name. It's been driving me crazy.
Yeah, we used to he used to know a couple of he was a man about town, so he knew a lot of saloon keepers and a lot of restaurants. And he would take us down to Chinatown for some good stuff about after the club closed after hours. You know, you get your bourbon and a teapot, you know, that kind of thing. We had good fun. It was great times. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
You bet.
Get rid of that. We'll get back to the other one.
What Mike was talking about.
well, that's a Denver picture.
Right.
Guy on the left was the drummer. His name was Jack something. And then Gene Roof, now known as Gene LeBeau,
Oh, geez.
Ray Leak on piano, Wes Mix on trumpet.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who the banjo player is. It was Bill Clark on tuba.
Yeah.
I would
Good.
love to have a picture of that if you could send it to me. email it to me. I would love to have that picture.
All right, I'll do some meetings over.
I thought that was West Mix. I wasn't sure.
That was a damn good band.
Oh, yeah.
Until I looked closer, I really thought that was Roger.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of.
Wes Mix was such a great musician, but everybody was always pissed off at him. I don't
Well,
understand.
he pissed everybody off, Barry. He was a damn good, great musician and a great frontman, but he did everything he could to piss everybody off. And I think he passed away a few years ago, but I can't confirm it.
Yeah, I heard the same thing. So, but I couldn't I couldn't pin down cause or date. No.
I heard he passed away too. Yeah.
Hmm.
I went to his when he got married up in it was right outside Chicago. I went up there for his wedding. I can't remember what her name was.
He was married 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, this was someone he knew from the club. And they went up
Last
there.
time was a young lady named Kim. He met in New Orleans. They had 2 kids together who live in Georgia and Florida and are really cool guys.
Yeah.
Apparently, he pissed his wives off too.
That's a great picture. I wish I could think of who the banjo player is.
I can't help you.
I know. I'll find out who it is. Somebody sends me a picture. I'll figure it out.
Well, then you're going to find out it's somebody I should have known, and I'll be embarrassed. Why? I can't believe that's Bill Clark. My God,
Yep, that's Bill Clark.
What a difference. Whoa.
Absolutely.
Nice guy, wonderful player.
And
That's what the
the
full
guy on
beat-
the left, the drummer, was Jack something or other. I wish I could remember his last name. He was a hell of a damn good drummer. And then you all know LeBeau
Yeah, yeah.
and Snake. Yes, it was originally Gene Roof, but it's LeBeau now.
Why the change and how the change?
He changed his name. Who cares? Who cares why he changed it? He changed it. It's his business, not mine, not yours. Just live with it. Crying out loud.
I don't know the banjo player.
Wanted to be French. Good picture.
I'm not sure who the banjo player was. I knew most of the banjo players in Denver over the years, but I don't remember that guy. And by the way, some of my best friends in the world have been banjo players.
You show good taste, my young man. You show good taste.
Yeah, I know, Kim. I've sure hung out with a lot of banjo players over the years, but what's that say about a thimble-minded washboard player?
Okay. I'll remember to send it to you.
Wes was extremely proficient on all the instruments.
Yes,
Well,
I mean, trumpet, banjo, guitar, tuba.
yeah,
He
piano.
played all, and with proficiency to do a gig.
And he was a hell of a front man. When he lived in Denver and fronting the band at the Bull and Bush every Sunday night, he did a hell of a job. His knowledge of the history of the music and everything was fantastic. It's too bad he just alienated everybody.
He did
Personality
a good
wise.
job leading the Mustache Band. He understood the medley concept, and
Yeah.
you know he did there. He was really good. He just pissed everybody off.
Damn good musician. Absolutely incredible. Multi-talented, multi-instrumentalist, great front man.
At the end of the Mustache in New Orleans, like the last year, he would come in and we'd bring him up on the bandstand as a guest, and he'd sing 50 songs, and the crowd loved it.
That's our comparison of Chris.
and Wilford Brimley.
Yeah.
Oh my. Does he know you have this?
I think he's seen it before.
Okay, okay,
I don't know where I got it from,
okay.
but I think it's pretty accurate.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I got the pictures divided up into sections like clubs and funny. I'm just going through the funny ones right now. And this is David. This is the night before Billy Blank got married.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
my.
David jumped in the shot. And that's John Leonard back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Les Musket on banjo,
Yeah.
Freddie
Fred.
Lonzo on
Fred Lonzo. Yeah.
trombone, John Stacy on washboard, Irving on tuba. I can't remember Irving's last name.
That was Bill's going away party. Bachelor.
Bachelor party. Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Irving,
Bill's in Florida right now with his grandkids.
Irvin Eisen, that's with the tuba
Oh,
player.
Irv Eisen. Yeah.
There you go.
David cheesing it in front. Who's behind David? Who is that? Drinking.
Look at that one. This is not something that you probably want to see, but it's pretty fun. That's Barry's wife.
Oh, yeah.
Dottie, some Friday afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
I think she still got that card in one of her scrapbooks.
Memberships. That's cute. Double A, triple A.
You know, it might be a good idea for these sessions. It would take a little work, but group together, for instance, all the pictures of washboard players, all the pictures of tuba players, all the pictures of bartenders, all the pictures of managers. You know, it would take some work, but might be fun looking at pictures of all the pictures of banjo players, which you'd have a lot of.
All right. Well,
Good idea, Barry.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Be nice. That's a long time ago. Jeez.
Hey, Jim, I have a question.
Ask away.
Do you remember David Greenberg?
Sure.
Is he still around?
I have no idea. He moved to New Orleans, which is why we took over the festival.
Okay. I was just thinking about him. Recently, I saw something on Facebook about the Trojan Rubber Company. And I know he owned it at one point, and I just was curious.
He owned the Trojan Rubber?
Yep.
Wow.
I heard about 25, 30 years ago, he bought it because it was losing money. He thought it would make money, and then he sold it when it made money. Yeah. I'm 90% sure that's a true story.
I wouldn't think so. He did own there was a medical supply company. I'm trying to remember what the hell they made, bandages or something of this fast, special kind of bandages for special kind of injuries. And he made a lot of money with that. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Yeah, and he was very involved in the Connecticut Jazz Festival along with Hugh
Well,
Fairman and a bunch of other people.
He was the beginning of it because it was at the railroad yard when he ran it. And then when it moved, he handed off to Joel and moved to New Orleans.
Yeah. That was a great festival. Connecticut Jazz Festival.
On a good day, on a good weekend, we would have 10,000 people through there.
Yep.
It was really, it
Very
was really
goodness.
good. It was really good, yeah.
And a great venue
Big-
that
Fi-
resort. That
five-
resort was
Five,
wonderful
five,
for it.
five tents, you know, we had, it was Action City, boy, it was really great.
Wow.
It was a
Big
great
crowd.
weekend. We did the washboard thing for about 10 years there and it was phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, you and Peter were indispensable. Yeah, it was wonderful.
We were just a couple of old crazy fuckers.
Of course, weren't we all?
Yeah.
That, that was a prerequisite. It was on your application, right? How crazy are you?
We had a hell of a lot of fun for 40 years with the washboards.
Yeah.
There's a club I belong to. They always say the reason why we all here because we ain't all there.
Oh, well,
That's a good one.
I have no idea who this is.
Where's
Proper Bostonian.
Oh,
Who are those two guys, Gim?
that's
no idea.
what's his name on the left? I want to say David, but I'm not sure. I remember him, but I can't think of his name.
is that from Denver?
I don't think I can't figure out any of who they are. Can you read what's on his shirt? I can't even read that.
Looks like
Proper
a
Bostonian.
in proper Bostonian, so that would be Boston.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
The guy on the left, I know who he is, but I can't think of his name. The guy on the right, no idea.
All right, well, he doesn't have anything written on it, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, Tom, I'm gonna have to take off. We'll go pick up my grandson and run him to work.
Okay.
Yeah, Rick.
See you next week.
See you.
Take care, Rick.
Be well.
Oh,
Let's see if he gets. Again, somebody else has no idea who it is.
one thing I regret is we don't have a whole lot of pictures of things from the mustache in Denver. The
No, we don't.
the fire truck and inside, there's very few pictures of it. I really regret that because the fire truck was incredible and it was 1936 American La France. And in the summer of 1970, it was my only transportation. It was an open air cockpit thing that the radiator leaked like a sieve, and we had a 50-gallon barrel drum behind the seats that would keep putting water in. And I drove it. Took me 5 hours to drive it to Cheyenne Frontier Days in 1970, and it was just incredible. I wish we had more pictures from those days, but I envied those of you from New Orleans and New York and other places that have so many great pictures.
Can you see this? Yeah, I don't know. This is says LaGuardia for Mayor Campaign Headquarters, please.
LaGuardia for mayor? My goodness.
The mustache being must have been playing or something. It was two people at least. Three people. Oh, well.
That's a shot. I'd never seen that shot.
No.
Hey, you probably have never seen this one either.
You're right.
I never saw that.
This is some stuff Rogers sent a couple weeks ago. Nice looking. Okay.
Florida, you're from there. That must have been a grandson or something.
Yeah. I went- He never ran for mayor in New York that I know of. I mean, might have been just a name to put up on a billboard to have a party. I don't know.
Okay, so here, Mike was talking about the fire truck. Here's the New Orleans fire truck.
That's a good one.
Roger had some nice bathing suits.
We had situations like that in Denver, but I can't find any pictures of any of them.
Hmm.
What if you sent out an email to all your friends in Denver if any of them have pictures?
Put it like this, we're lucky we have so many pictures because
Yeah.
most of these are before cell phones and pictures were not taken a lot.
Yeah,
You're right, Barry.
Compared to today, it was almost nothing.
You're right. You're right.
Today, there's a photo for everything, every meal you eat, shit, you know?
Yes.
Oh,
And remember back in those days, you had to take that shot and get it developed and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Here's some John Gill photos that he had.
Bob Adams.
Oh, yeah.
Bob Adams, Johnny Gill.
Yep.
Who's the tuba player? Anybody know?
Can't figure that. I don't know.
Well, John Gill
Can't
saved all these pictures because they were thrown away by the guy who took them.
Key West.
Yeah.
Wow.
John Gill,
Danny
Danny
Rubio on the left,
Christine.
Christine, Joe Terra.
Captain Tony. Isn't that Captain Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be Captain Tony.
Captain Tony right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. To Terra's left.
Yes.
That's the year I missed. I was there the year before that.
I get a kick out of Rubio in those days. How tall and skinny and how great his hair was.
Yeah.
And he's such a good guy. He's such an incredibly great musician. I miss seeing Danny.
He is. Right. This one says Ira Gutman.
What it says?
Ira Gutman.
Oh, really?
It says Ira Gutman, Bill Higby, trombone, they don't know, Larry Fishkind, tuba, and John Gill.
Yeah.
I like the picture of the waitress.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, somebody say something.
I'm trying to find another picture.
Hey, Kim, say
Yes,
something.
sir.
Say something.
Oh, Lord. Oh, oh my.
I'm appalled that you're at a,
Danny Rubio,
you're
John
at a,
Burns,
not having any words, Kim.
Bill Higbee, Jerry Cool,
Jerry Cool. Sure it is. My
Danny
goodness.
Rubio.
Yeah. Yep. He looks like he's about 18 years old.
Rubio, yeah,
Yeah.
he probably was.
Funny. Oh.
He wasn't far from 18. He might have been 19 to 20 there.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And his sister is a hell of a singer.
The lefty.
All those pictures look better with the red and white stripes versus normal
Yeah.
street.
Well, I'm just going through the what's here.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys.
I think this is John Gill.
George French, I think.
Is that Christine?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who's the guy on the tuba?
Sam, I'll bet. I'll bet it's Sam. Latvian.
Who's the gal at the left?
Wow, Timmy Shea.
That's not Timmy Shea, that's Johnny Gill.
Yeah. Who's the
Oh,
gal?
oh, you're right, Johnny Gill. Yeah. Who's the tuba player?
That's what I was thinking.
Might be
My-
Blake.
My bet
That's
it's
not
Sam.
Pal-
Yeah.
It's
My
not
bet.
Palafian, is it?
That's my bet, but I couldn't say for sure.
Who's the gal on the left?
Don't
That's,
know, unknown.
wow. Yeah, Johnny Gill.
It's actually a good shot.
Yeah, it is.
That must be after the mustache. You know, some of these agencies were trying to push that stuff.
Uh,
Muskrat Productions.
right.
They took over Airy Lip.
Right. Then Smith Street Society.
Well, that was the one their band. That was the band to begin with, and then Bruce and Joe and Herb all had came up with this Muskrat Productions business so they could do other bookings. And evidently they got the name of their father's mustache and the red garter as well. I wonder
Yeah.
how they.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
And they were selling it all. It didn't matter if you want red guard or mustache, same musicians, same thing.
Checkerboard tablecloths, beer peanuts, longbooks, flat burgers.
Hey,
To book it a lot in New York area back then after the mustache closed down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then Ira, you might remember this, Danny and little Ira opened up a production agency. Instead of calling Muskrat Production, they called it What's Up Production.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
What's
Yeah.
Up Production? Tara called it Fucked Up Production.
Let's see. Who's on clarinet? That's the New York club.
Yeah,
Probably one of those Sunday afternoon deals.
probably. I mean, I can't place
Oh.
everybody, but
I don't see Stan Levine.
no, it was after them. They were gone. I think that's Lou Green playing trumpet, I think. Or the one on the left anyway. The trombone player I can't place. That looks like a young Alan Vacher on clarinet, but this was a million years ago.
Well, if that was Alan Vacher, it's like 10 million years ago when he was about an eighth of what he is now.
Oh, for sure. Well, both he and Warren
He's a
are
hell of a musician, no matter what. No matter what
both
size
he,
he is, he's a hell of a musician.
both he and Warren are huge. They've just they're
Yeah,
both
and they're damn good musicians, but they're what they are.
sure.
I think that is Lou Green.
Yeah, that's Lou Green for sure. Trombone player,
Lou Green
even-
from the Salty Dogs out of Chicago.
Yep.
Yep. I see Lou probably 3 or 4 times a year. We play. One of us gets something and calls the other, and he's a fine trumpet player. That might be John Gill playing drums. He used to do that back then.
I think you're right.
Good afternoon.
Okay, you seen enough of that?
Hello?
Hey, Roger.
Yeah,
Hey,
Roger.
Roger.
Hey, Raj.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. It's a
That's
pleasure to
us.
see you. Oh.
What's good about it?
I was busy with my DirecTV man.
Oh,
My sound on my TV was stuck in mute.
oh my.
I couldn't figure out how to get it out. He came in and did it in about 5 minutes.
That's why they make the big bucks.
Yeah, of course. He tries to sell you everything else while he's here. I told him I had a
For those of you who
conference I had to get on.
For those of you who are not aware of it, Danny Rubio's sister, Julie Jules, is a damn good singer. Not only a good singer, but she's drop dead gorgeous. So if you ever have a chance to hear her, it's well worth listening to Julie.
Roger, since you're here, here's New Orleans.
Yep.
Certainly is.
I see that. I can smell the peanuts and beer on the floor when I walk by. Oh, gosh.
Do you send any pictures today, Roger?
What's that?
Do you send any pictures today?
No.
Okay.
I think that's one of the best shots I've seen of the exterior of the mustache.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was actually a few years after it opened there, because it still has the intellect sign up.
All right, well, I went through a bunch of your pictures, Roger, so Let me see if I can find him again.
Tom, are you live today?
Do what? This is one you sent a couple of weeks ago, Roger. Okay, nobody seems to like that one.
Oh, look at that crusty crew. My, oh my.
Now, you remember the guy next to Maynard? His name was Rick Brona.
Oh, yeah.
Was he playing on the drums too?
Maynard played the cymbal
Oh,
and the
Maynard
snare.
was playing on the drums?
Maynard had that.
Ah, I didn't remember that. Yeah.
The cymbal and the snare drum. That's Rick Brona. That's Bruce O'Neill leading the band in the center
Yeah.
Yeah.
with his Prince, what do you call it? Prince Valiant haircut.
Yeah.
Irvin Eisen, and I don't remember the guy in the back with the long hair.
He's playing the banjo too, isn't he?
Looks
Yeah.
like, yeah, he looks like it, but I don't remember him at all.
I don't remember. He
And
just
who's
came.
the tuba player?
That's Irving. Irving.
Don't know him.
I keep in touch with him. He's still playing.
Yeah, I talked to him when I was trying to recruit for Carnegie. I got in touch with him. He's teaching somewhere in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Hey, I need to sign off.
Okay, I'll see you
Great to
next
see
week.
all of you. I'll see you
See you.
next week, I hope. And
All right, Mike.
you all have a wonderful weekend
You too, buddy.
and an incredible
care.
week.
Take
Hope you
care.
too.
All right.
Thanks for coming. All right, here's some Fred pictures.
That's Fred.
That's Mr. Fred Henry. Hard at work in his derby. We're selling both type of hats there for a while.
And I can't make out who's on banjo.
Could it possibly be Bill Dern?
No, I don't
That's the
think
New
so.
Orleans club shot.
Yeah, because I got the rebel flag.
Yeah. It's got the build of Bill Dern, but I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think I can't
Unless he
make
came
it.
down for a Mardi Gras.
I
It does look like Bill Dern.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
no.
Who's the trombone player?
Could be Ben Smith.
I don't know him either. Then is that a washboard player on the right or a banjo? Can't tell.
If that is Bill Dern and if that is Mardi Gras, then the trombone player looks to me like it might be let's see. No, I can't make it out. No.
I mean,
Jay Brackett, that's who it is.
it might be Jay Brackett. It might be Ronnie Bill playing the banjo.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, it'd be a heavy Ronnie Bill.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. That looks like Bill Dern to me.
It looks to me like the way Bill Dern stood and played, and the shape of the head and the hair. And
Yeah.
that's what he looked like back then. Yeah.
But
Maybe it's eight.
that would have meant that's Mardi Gras.
Yeah, that's that's the fundamental premise here. If it's at Mardi Gras and those guys are down from New York, then my bet is that's Jay Brackett too, because Jay used to stand like that.
Could be one of the Aiken brothers.
Oh well. Oh well.
Time passes on.
Don't they though? Don't it though, huh?
Yeah.
Barry, you drinking some tea?
Yeah, man.
What kind?
Decaffeinated with nothing in it.
Oh
Okay.
my.
Magic Dreamer.
Yeah, like before that was a mustache before the mustache.
Well, yeah.
Hmm.
And before that was called what was it called?
Silver slipper.
Silver Slipper, yeah. I kept trying to find out what it was before there were bars and restaurants there. But that building, like it says there, was built in 1900.
Well, you know, in 1924, it was the first African American funeral home. I read that in a book.
Hey, Roger, is it hot down in Phoenix?
So what?
Is it hot down there?
Is it hot? Does a devil drink whiskey?
How hot?
It's too damn hot.
We're over
Oh,
100.
man, it's something about this year. The temperatures are similar, but it just seems so hot, hotter than it is. When you go outside, you see a breeze blowing. You go out, but it's a hot breeze blowing.
Mhm.
Devil's spitting at you.
Well, get used to it, because that's what we're going to be faced with.
Yeah, evidently this is the new weather. I don't like it. I have to go back up to the Evergreen State or something.
There was an article in the Times today, or yesterday, I guess it was, about where to go to, let's say, where the climate change will be less. And the answer is the Midwest, Minnesota, Wisconsin, all up in there.
The
Because
Midwest?
yeah, because Florida is going to be underwater, and the fires and the earthquakes are going to take care of California. So the prospect is pretty grim. It really is not good at all.
Yeah, but there are a lot of tornadoes in the Midwest.
Oh yeah, but that's south. That's down in
the least-
that's down in Iowa, down that way, Arkansas. But
Yeah,
you get up to Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and nothing happens.
My parents had a house at the Lake of the Ozarks, right on the water.
Oh, nice.
It was really cool, and I used to go down there all the time and hang out. But that was years ago, where you could go out and catch fish and run your trout line, and take it easy.
All right, guys. Well, it's time for me to split.
Okay, Barry.
All right, Barry.
Okay, Bear.
Everything's good for next week, so I'll send you an invite.
You have a
Sounds
good
good.
week. Have a
See
good
you
week,
later,
Barry.
guys.
All right.
We're good next week, right?
I'm sorry, what?
We're good next week, Tom?
Yeah, we're good.
Good.
I'll be there. I'll try to get it so it doesn't echo so much. All right, see you guys next week.
Okay,
You bet.
guys,
You
Take care.
betcha.
be good, stay safe.
Be well.